Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You look at this Niner defense.
And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage.
Hurts.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Devontae Wyatt
Forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Trey Palmer
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Purdy now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
This is fielded at the 27.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Here's a diving catch right side. The end result, 21 yards.
I love that one all the way up here. How about about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco.
Stiff-armed him. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Palmer. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. There it is. The defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
2nd and goal from the 1.
Go Silver, ready?
They go play action with Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Good.
Pacheco will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best block. You can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Go ahead.
Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. This is Brown going up the middle. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Throwing here, Purdy.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28.
13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Drop 60, drop 70 ranges, 70 ranges. Go.
And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Connects with Kittle underneath. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Here's Purdy.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16.
A gain of 16 yards.
Get set, get set.
First down, 49ers.
And to give to Brown on the option.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Great. Nice right, guys. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Here's Pacheco once again.
Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there, big fumble. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now Purdy. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. That's taken in. Isaiah Bond. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Here's Pacheco on the read option.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here's second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for Isaiah Pacheco. Incomplete.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. He'll drop to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
Left side completion to Jones. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them, and now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
2nd and 10.
Outside.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Purdy.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 18 yards, first down Niners.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Get set. 21.
Back to throw, Purdy. Well, that's caught downfield by Kittle.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Option play. Here's a give to Brown.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Yellow.
4th down try. Here's Purdy.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 4 yards out.
And the 49ers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
McCaffrey will try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
49ers 14. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
12 more yards there and another first down.
63, 63, 63.
Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are able to extend their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Purdy now to throw.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Play action. Now Purdy.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there, with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
This time, the extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Pacheco gets it again on second down.
And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 22.
125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Hurts completing this one quickly.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
49ers 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They go play action here. Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. With his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it out. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, off into great success.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Down right around the 25. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
You won't know. Great, set.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Yeah, they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll look to throw here. And he rifles one incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here's Pacheco.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His 2nd TD of the game at 16th on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. And that's complete to Brown.
And all the way down to the 35.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Purdy to throw.
From left side, it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Here's Purdy.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served,
just turn around and yell, look out, because here they come.
Well, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's going right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught.
Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Trey Palmer
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Elliott on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find